Testing. 1, 2, 3. Camera all positioned. Check. Everything's all good. Testing out if my live stream's functional. Check. Everything's all good. Yep, we're all set to go. But anyways, hey folks, it's me, M64 Bros, and yes, I'm hot because of course at my end it's 80 degrees, and yeah. So today we are officially going to react to Project G-1, and we're going to react to it live. Testing to see if the volume is functional. Just got to make sure. Oh, well, I guess it is ready. All right. Glad you guys can make it. So yeah, we are going to be reacting to Project G-1. So for those that want to react to it with me, I'm giving out the link right now. So let me copy this. And yeah, here comes the link. Link's right here. You guys are welcome to join me whenever you're ready. Yeah. So yeah, we'll wait until like pretty much everyone comes in. Yeah. I'll let Sonic Fan 25 see if he's up for it. Let's see here who's online. Huh. Looks like not everyone's online for today. I guess it's gonna be us. Whew. Yeah. Is that everyone? Well, I guess it's just us, at least. But yeah. Oh yeah, before I start, as you can see in the background, I got Super Smash Bros. For Wii U playing. So yeah. Yeah, I got Smash for Wii U here playing in the background. If I can just... Yeah, maybe they might show up eventually, but yeah. So yeah, if you guys want a recap, let me present my screen. And you know what, that background won't even work. Give me a few. Yeah, maybe more will come. Carvifu, you made it. You're not late. You're right on time. We're about to play. We're about to react to Project G-1. I'm just waiting for you as always. So yeah, you're perfectly good to go. That should be close enough. There we go. So yeah, in case if you didn't get the link, I'll send it once again. So here's the link one more time. So last chance. If you guys want to join my reaction of us reacting to Project G-1, now would be perfect. So yeah. So the link is right here. So whenever you're ready, we'll react to this baby. And it's going to be fun. Hope we get more people because I'm really looking forward to reacting to this. While we are waiting, of course, here's what we're going to be reacting to right here. Now, I've already reacted to our previous reaction. So if you guys got the previous reaction right here, we reacted to Shed 17, which was the prequel. So if you haven't watched this yet, I'll send you guys the link so you can get a little recap. But I think you guys already know what we're about to witness. So yeah. So once again, if you guys want to recap, please click on this link right here if you guys want to see what Shed 17 is like. Let me recap the reaction. Of course, I got the death reactions right here. Oh boy.
my gosh.
Oh, I see that.
What the hell?
God, I love that. And of course, there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton Thomas scene, and yeah. So yeah, you made it. We got one.
Let's go. Also, hello. It's been like 10,000 years since I last joined a stream of yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
You
did
serious?
get one here before. All right, so I think it's just probably the two of us.
Yep. Oh wait, no, there's someone else. Like Omega's 817. I think that's how they pronounce their username. I don't know.
I don't know either. So we'll give it like, I would say like 2 more minutes. So hopefully during that time, more people should join. I'm
Yo,
gonna get
Em, I have an idea.
What up?
So basically, you know how you have your Discord server and the
Yeah.
old one and the multiverse server?
Yeah.
The M64 servers, and then your live streams, the M64 streams.
Sounds pretty interesting. Sounds like a creative
It's
idea.
genius. It's genius. Trust me.
Oh man, that was understandable, Doctor.
Oh
I guess
dang.
understandable. I was really looking forward to it. We only got 2 reactors right here, and I really want to react to this with more people.
Yeah. It's okay though.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's just us 2. We'll react to it at least until other people join. So I'll do the last chance, and they can just join as always. Since this is going to be a 58-minute, like, this is going to be a 50-minute reaction. All right,
50
ready?
minutes? 50 minutes? Alright, bet.
All right. Of course, it's on viewer discretion. Of course, viewer discretion is advised. Well, we're adults, so we don't care. All right. You all ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay, we're starting strong. We're starting strong.
Loyalty, honor, respect. When you lose even one of those, you take something away from those around you. The ones you love, your friends. We let down those closest to us without ever realizing we'd done so. The people that didn't leave work at night. They worked the railways for the love of railways. They weren't silenced. They weren't subdued. They just didn't have anything to object to. By the time they realized there was a problem, it was too late. We didn't stifle them. We didn't lock them away. We didn't lie to them. We committed the worst sin of all. We just didn't listen.
Oh man.
Bro smacked them on the floor.
On the 6th of October 2015,
What up?
the world was reintroduced to the horrors and suffering that began on a small island off the northwest coast of England.
I don't think the documentary showed anything we didn't already know.
Keith is back.
People had just become desensitized to what had happened to
What's
Thomas
up?
and his friends. The reaction, or rather, overreaction began straight
I'm using
away.
my phone.
Alright, that's fine.
Quickly grew to become
That's literally
young man
everyone
in the USA
reacting to horror
had
videos.
become so traumatized by Shed 17, he had memorized all the dialogue and would do nothing but watch the program in a loop, mouthing the words.
The town was buzzing with news of her pregnancy.
He would later be taken away to a psychiatric unit. Many viewers would be offered similar treatment, often being asked to illustrate what scared them and confronting it as a successful therapy. This young man began making his own model railway stories as a form of treatment. Soon many of these people would be allowed limited access to the outside world, even beginning to form social connections to people, and in some cases, form friendships.
After the Thomas incident became public, the tourist trade began to dry up. People stopped coming to Sodor for biofusion operations, and so there were massive layoffs on the railway itself.
Numerous attempts were made to salvage the tourist trade on Sodor. Finally, in a last-ditch attempt, the railway was promoted with an ill-judged celebrity endorsement.
Of the train.
But it wouldn't just be young people suffering. Many would suffer trauma in their own way, both human and biofused.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What
With the
in
documentary
the world?
came the public outcry and the media's need for a scapegoat.
The Goetze family were in hiding. The fat had vanished with all his money, and there I was, in full public view, being blamed for the whole thing.
Do you want to apologise, person? Frankly, you should know better than that.
Bloody hell.
What the
I was
heck?
finally given the chance to tell my side of the story on national television, tell people what actually happened, and acquit myself in the eyes of the public.
Mr. Hartley, are you to blame for the events on Sodor Island?
Well, let me tell you, I am not.
I am totally to blame for what happened to Thomas and all his friends, and I do it again tomorrow.
Last time I go on Channel 4.
But the public outcry would bring an anonymous whistleblower out into the light, someone who would reveal more facts about the events on Sodor Island, both before and after the Thomas incident.
I worked closely on the television series in the early 80s, so I was around the engines at all times. It's only now, after I can't make a difference to those engines' lives, that I've heroically decided to speak.
As the government finally relented and shut down the whole biofusion operation on Sodor, a tragic dilemma faced the scientists.
Some people were still in the biofusion process. Being in process is the last place anyone wants to be. They had to complete their procedures quickly, or they'd be left to die.
That meant turning them into the simplest form of life that existed.
Trucks, particularly the faceless ones, rarely had the brain capacity to retain long-term memory.
They were the lucky ones. I can't imagine a worse hell than being a truck. Fortunately, most of them didn't live long.
Poopy stuff. Yo, is that working?
Biological organs exposure to the open world
Oh
meant
my
an increased
God,
risk of infection
organ.
and slow,
Ah.
painful death.
Oh, damn.
Fearing being shut away forever, some trains would seek opportunity elsewhere.
Like
Chris
me personally,
Duck
I
Dixon
wouldn't
and
die.
Oliver Surname's dream was to work on the famous Sodor Railway.
They were childhood friends who shared the same love of trains. They'd made a pact to become engines. Sadly, it came too late.
The ban on biofusion came into effect just after Oliver and Duck were looking forward to working on the railway.
When it looked as though they would be locked away forever, the Japan Railway Group offered them work on their railway.
Duck and Oliver jumped at the chance. The travel was paid for by the Japanese railway, and they couldn't wait to be there.
Unfortunately, arriving in Tokyo, Duck and Oliver would find that, under Japanese law, they weren't recognized as human beings, and so had no rights at all. They would soon learn their true fate.
Oh, dang.
What the heck, bruh? What the heck?
What? Hey,
They,
Stanley's been
along with
dead.
other engines unfortunate enough to fall into this trap, were to take part in a sick pay-per-view event.
Oh my god, it's Squid Game.
possess a similar height and
What? They transform.
Oh my god. No
They are.
way.
Like Transformers. Cool.
Oh my god. What in the world?
That is so cool.
Fitted with pneumatic joints, stabilizers and supports, they were ready for the main event.
Oh my god.
You're back here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck?
Uh-oh.
They both knew this was a battle to the death, so they had to put their friendship aside. There was only one way to survive.
Ah, god damn. Both not even hesitating. Bo's like, I'm beating your ass, no problem. No problem at all.
They got blood splattered.
Ooh. Oh my god, this is peak fiction. This is peak fiction.
I realized what he's done. He look, he's crying.
When I
Bro's
turned
gonna
on my
start
screen,
his
that was
villain
my
origin
Mario
story.
phone case.
He's gonna start his villain origin story.
So, dang. What's he gonna do? Attack the entire... Is he gonna attack the
Other
entire...
engines would welcome opportunities offered by the British government.
The British government had banned the use of biofusion publicly, but couldn't ignore the military opportunities. Selling war to the world was too profitable.
Hit Logistics was the military contractor secretly tasked with continuing the work Sodor research had begun.
The first task was finding as many engines as possible.
Biofuse material had become rare, and Hit Logistics immediately recruited people to hunt down as many decommissioned engines as possible.
One was an old colleague we all called Friend. Even when he was being interviewed for the Shed 17 documentary, he was neck deep in secret government research. His biggest dream was much more sinister.
Project G-1 was Professor Owen Ruth's dream, the breaking down of biofused matter to their very cells, and then deprogramming them.
Engine remains being reused to form anything they wanted.
In the project, these cells have their DNA instructions removed. Biofuse stem cells, which can then adapt and assume any form necessary.
Wow.
It is for this purpose we have begun making extensive research into twins.
Annie Clarabella and Kevin Diesel had met as rail enthusiasts, fallen in love, and gotten married within weeks of meeting. The next step in their eyes was to become biofused.
It was the most romantic thing in their eyes. He would become an engine, she a coach, and they would ride the rails together. Kevin became his namesake, a sleek black diesel engine.
It was Annie's operation where things didn't go to plan.
As Annie's
Dang.
cells were being reprogrammed, they split in the early stages of the operation, and 2 coaches were created, although these twins were far from identical.
People started to notice just how many twins were being created on the island, but the questions were brushed off or ignored.
In an effort to deflect criticism, Annie and Clarabelle, the first 2 biofused coaches, were put into service straight away.
Everyone was very excited. No one seemed to ask about where all the organic parts were in a coach. Or about those luxurious, expensive pink leather furnishings.
Yo, what the heck?
I don't even want to tell you what they found in the toilets.
Oh my god.
Following this disaster, Annie and Clarabelle would be kept out of the public gaze. One would stay with her husband, the other sent away.
I don't know if this is supposed to be sad.
Diesel was forced to make a heartbreaking choice. Which of these ladies to spend the rest of his life with?
It's do a really
It must
good
have taken him
job
all
at
of
being both.
2 seconds.
For Annie, a lifetime with her husband, hidden away from the public gaze.
The public.
For Clarabelle, the
What?
safety and care of Hit Logistics.
Oh my god.
Hit Logistics weren't just interested in how twins were created. It was the abilities they had because of it.
The telepathic links between twin engines was found to be incredibly powerful.
The psychic links found in natural twins is profoundly more powerful in biofused vehicles. Of course, essentially, these are the same person.
Is he?
Hit Logistics would use what they had learned to work on duplication.
That voice?
A volunteer soldier could be biofused exponentially, creating copies of those cells.
Wait.
Think of it. A willing human participant, not just controlling a weapon, but becoming the weapon. Able to react to danger and orders in a fraction of the time.
To maintain the secrecy of these illegal experiments, the soldiers' faces would be covered up, so that the only giveaway was a cry of discomfort when a vehicle was damaged or a tank shell was fired.
Bro, what the fuck?
But Professor Ruth wanted to take these
I have
experiments
a
further,
question.
to
for God.
duplicate his deprogrammed cells,
the
to assimilate any biofused matter it made contact with, to assume any form of any size.
Think of the possibilities. A weapon dropped into a city that can take any form it wishes and adapt any organic material it finds. Whole communities of people removed and left empty for occupation. Stage 1 is the secure storage of biofused genetic matter in stasis. Stage 2 will involve the release of this material, in secure conditions, of course. To release this material in an uncontrolled state would be disastrous.
There was nothing they wouldn't try in that place, even experimenting with mirrors.
Oh, that looks clean.
As well as mirror testing, work on twins would become more extreme, to test just how far the telekinetic link in biofused matter would go. For one set of twins, the link would go too far.
What link? How far are we
Whilst
talking?
unseen horrors were administered on Donald, the doctors and specialists at Hit Logistics could observe in full detail the torture as an unbreakable bond with his twin would tear Douglas apart.
Ah.
Oh my
Hit
god.
Logistics would also be seen as a welcome refuge from another threat on
Yo, what
Sodor.
the fuck?
What? What threat?
Steamies, we called
What?
them. They started out as rail enthusiasts,
Oh.
train spotters. They loved engines, but where was the harm in that? But when living engines were introduced on Sodor, they couldn't get here fast enough.
Most were seen as enthusiastic
Damn, sounds like a
volunteers
skill
on the
issue.
railway, some getting permanent jobs.
Now the Steamies' obsession with engines had a new,
Cook
darker
ass.
place to vent
I
their
told Mario to cook
frustrations.
absolute
James
ass.
was a
Mario,
favourite
get your
engine.
yourself out of here, bro.
Sometimes every
I know
night
my
for
profile
weeks,
picture is
they'd
you,
gather
but
at the
dude,
turntable and
you look
play
ugly as a
Spin the
toy. You
Engine.
look better in the movie.
Did you die?
POV? Movie Mario's reaction?
Oh, dang.
This
POV?
security
1993
footage,
movie
hidden
Mario's
by
reaction
Sodor
to his
research
movie
until
bombing?
now, shows Gordon desperately pretending he couldn't fit on the turntable.
Nobody talks about
But
that
James
anymore,
was always the
right?
favourite, even to the television writers.
James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over.
But I had nothing to do with any of that business. Not after the first time.
With the closure of the railways, the engines were hidden away, and the Steamies would go underground and bide their time.
And it would be 30 years and a new documentary before anyone cared. Before anyone asked, why did this happen? Where were the engines? And what can we do about any of it?
With protests aimed at the government and Hit Logistics, the destruction of the evidence was speeded up.
The heat is on.
Unnecessary engines would be incinerated quickly and brutally.
As easy as signing a form, ticking a box, or waving a flag. The engines we knew and loved were murdered in the most efficient way possible.
Oh my god.
But it would be the most insignificant death of all that would have the most devastating effect. Not any transport at Hit Logistics, but the one nobody witnessed, except for one.
Oh, it's them again. I'm glad they're together.
They'd spent 30 years together, just looking into each other's eyes, forgotten by us all, and as happy as any of us could ever hope to be.
As Clarabelle was disposed of, no one but Diesel knew what happened to her twin, nearly 20 miles away.
Why? Oh, no.
What's the matter?
What's happening? Ellie, please. Stay with me. No. I can't go.
Oh, what? What the heck happened?
Stay with me. Stay with me. No. 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 No.
How did she burn exactly?
Oh, damn.
How did they burn exactly? Oh.
Oh,
Okay. What the?
Connection with each
Wait, can I actually say it?
But it wasn't over for Diesel.
Actually, you know what? What the fuck?
He had to get out. As terrible as seeing his wife perish was, the worst was yet to come.
What?
Bro, what in the...
Oh, man. Better. What?
He's trying to escape.
Come on, you got this. You can escape. Oh, dang. I bet he's gonna get his revenge one day or something.
It's all your fault. You'll never laugh at me again.
What's this?
The rights of biofused engines.
And then they all lived happily ever after the
The
end.
secrets of Sodor will be revealed. The state-sponsored torture of engines must be stopped.
Oh, it's him.
Diesel would form the Sodor Liberation Front.
You know
His
what?
dream
I
was to
support
make
him.
Sodor Island a home for engines and other transport, free from the
support
tyranny of human beings.
And we will not stop until the island of Sodor is recognized as a refuge for all engines.
I agree with him. I love him.
Meanwhile, the remains of the engines would be disposed of.
Why do I have
The
an
remains
emotional
of Hit
connection
Logistics would be
to
moved
a
off-site
train?
to a quarry in the Blue Mountains of Sodor.
And hey, that means I feel
£6,000
bad
of
for him.
desiccated
YouTube, don't think
biofused
that
matter.
I am suspicious.
Its location, the real
Okay,
mystery.
you are just dirty-minded,
And tending
YouTube.
to
I
this
can
top
tell.
secret site was the only engine in the UK still being illegally operated.
Oh, we can get him to do pretty much anything we want to. You know, a bit of the black stuff.
And maybe Brian.
This undercover footage reveals how Ferdinand was being forced to work, controlled by his addiction to Welsh coal.
That's right. That's right. You're going to work for it, are you? Do you want some of this?
We used Welsh coal to get the weaker engines started up, to give some engines a kick when they were struggling to get up in the morning. We never realised all the effects it was having on some engines.
Here they come, man. No? What are you looking at me for? Oh, let's all look at funny engine. Is that right? Let's all look at the funny engine. You go look at the funny engine.
Welsh coal acted as a narcotic on the engines. Prolonged use would lead to addiction and dependency.
Some shit you'd find in Ohio. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the meme is dead, but this is the shit you would find in Ohio for sure. I ain't gonna lie, this is the shit you find in Ohio.
As Welsh coal addiction became a bigger and bigger problem, dependency
And M
increased
is
on the
playing
set
on
of the
his Wii U, I
television
think.
series.
Or is that the Switch?
No, you'll never win first prize. Percy moaned.
Don't worry, Percy.
Thomas puffed.
All I need is a good washdown.
What the frick?
One morning,
What the
Gordon was in the
heck?
yard taking on a large supply of coal. That's the third load of coal you've had today, Gordon. Some might say you're being rather greedy.
Increasingly, engines would cause what appeared to be accidents, but in fact were attempts to get exposed to Welsh coal. But prolonged use would result in permanent brain damage.
Oh, dang.
Dealers on the set, violence among the actors. We knew there were a problem when Gordon started talking to the voice in his head, telling him to do things, bad things.
Yes, said Gordon, I will.
Oh, dang.
Hit Logistics would later take Welsh coal research to its natural conclusion. High-speed steam engines would be pushed to their limits on high doses of the coal. As pressure from the media increased, and fearing more bad press, Project G-1 was put on hold, its future uncertain. Stage 1 stored away in what Professor Ruth called a controlled environment.
He dug his own grave, appearing in that documentary, as well as working at Hit Logistics. But he didn't see anything wrong in that. And so, just like everyone else, he blamed me for everything, even Smudger.
Smudger's story had been a children's favourite around the world.
Smudger worked on the Mid-Sodor Railway. The mine the engines worked on didn't make much, but it was enough to keep them going. Smudger was moved there because of his faults. His wheel alignment was off, meaning he'd come off the rails too often.
Unfortunately, the cash-strapped mine company couldn't afford the repairs. Their solution would be barbaric.
Like what? What's that, Derek? Oh, now.
They dismembered him, taking away his wheels and opening him up. The butchers turned him into a steam generator.
Shut off from all sensation, Smudger powered the mine for many years. Alone with his thoughts, he would slowly lose his mind.
When business dried up, do you think they come back for Smudger? Did they, hell? He were left there for years. Everyone had forgotten him. In a way, it would have been better for Smudger if he'd been forgotten forever.
Sadly, for Smudger, salvation would arrive, but in the form of Hit Logistics.
Professor Ruth was still eager to find as much biofused material as he could.
Sheesh.
But Smudger had changed over time.
Smudger had remained in the same place for nearly 30 years. His organic parts were no longer just part of a steam engine. They had become shed.
Oh,
Smudger and the shed were one and the same. They couldn't be removed.
No, please, no, please, no, oh God, no, 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 please, wait, no, please, no, God, no,
What the?
This would be the final act of Hit Logistics, closing
Wait a
down
minute,
all their research and destroying evidence. Soon, there would be nothing left to even prove their existence.
That was what they hoped. They didn't count on one final desperate act.
Okay, this is just sad.
well, wrecking ball. He busted open.
Cranky had been driven mad by all the things he'd seen working for the government. But the worst thing was having to keep it quiet for all those years.
Unfortunately, Cranky's genetic structure meant he couldn't turn around fully, not without breaking the entire circulatory system to his head. Effectively, he was condemning himself to a painful death.
Wow.
I believe Cranky knew the consequences, and he knew it had to be done.
But his wouldn't be the only sacrifice that day.
Hey, Tim! Oh, dang.
I don't believe he was evil, or that he wanted to kill anyone. He just wanted to show the world what the government was trying to cover up.
I respect
He didn't know what was in there, or the damage he'd do.
Diesel had veered into the now secured stasis container of Project G Stage 1. Opening it up and allowing the deprogrammed biofused matter to assimilate any matter it wished, and to take on any form it wished.
Lads, I looked at the mirror.
Remember, lads.
Whoa.
Any biofused engines in there didn't stand a chance.
So we're dead as well.
They were dragged into the canister.
Sonic Star, you made it.
I made it.
What
the heck? Oh my god.
And then we all got to see
This
it
is what
in
happens
its
if you stay in
natural
Ohio.
state.
Oh, wow.
I know the meme is dead. I know the meme is freaking dead, but this is
Yeah, I'll bet the people are pretty much dead.
As the reality of the situation sunk in, government forces were deployed. This would be the only line of defence.
What the heck? Oh my. That is so
Project
dark.
G-1 was more than capable of defending itself
Dang.
and would take whatever action was necessary.
Oh my god.
Hey, the arm guy's alive.
Gordon's alive.
It could now not be stopped. As it forged ahead, it became clear where
What
its goal
the
was. More biofused cells,
Okay,
more
this looks
life,
pretty damn
more
funny now.
engines. It had to assimilate
This just
cells
looks
to
funny
grow,
now.
to live, to spread.
This funny
Bro, what
and
are those
scary.
NPC all walking
Blue Mountain
animations?
Quarry. The site
That was
of
like Choo Choo
thousands of
Charles.
tons
Walk
of dead,
like an
desiccated
NPC.
biofused matter, hidden from the outside world.
That's so dark.
A rich source of matter which would make Project
Large
G1
creatures approaching Blue
indestructible.
Mountain Quarry.
Walk like an Egyptian.
That was so scary and funny at the same time.
It were drawn here to be with its own kind, the last vestiges of Sodor's engines. It was trying to find peace.
Realizing Project G1's destination and intent, the military provided it with what it was looking for.
What the?
What was it looking for?
What? Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
Is that a version of Thomas? What is that?
What is that? Nah, bro. What the?
The last engine whose fate everyone had asked about for years.
Wait, ain't that?
Thomas?
Ain't that? That's Thomas, but different.
It is him.
It's him, but different.
This is the human version.
After 28 operations to try and reconstruct him as a human being,
28
he had remained
operations.
behind closed doors, unwilling until now to show the world the monster he had become.
That wasn't the Thomas I knew. That wasn't an engine or a human. It were a creature mutilated by surgeons and engineers alike.
Unable to react to the outside world at this stage, Thomas was the last chance the military had to stop Project G1.
Oh my.
What's he doing?
Wow. Dang, that is so dark. Oh.
Is this a distraction? It's smiling.
What the heck? Wait.
And he's gonna die. Isn't he? Yeah, he's dead.
Well, look
He's
at the eye.
dead. He's gonna get squished.
Well, look at the eye.
Wow.
That's so red. Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna be crushed for sure.
Finally, the nightmare were over. Thomas had found the remains of his friends.
I know.
His friends had found him.
Something different.
Sodor Island's favourite son.
I expect him to be crushed for some reason.
What?
This is why America sucks. This is why America sucks at keeping things a secret.
The mystery
Because
of
if
the
they're
Blood
actually
Mountain
friends,
had
they
been
can get the
solved.
former enemy
6,000
base to
tons
work
of
with them,
desiccated
and then they're like,
and
"No, they're the bad
humanized
guys still.
biofused
Attack
matter,
them."
hidden in full view. And now used as a weapon.
It's just science, guys.
It is a rock.
That looks like the moon. He's gonna get correct.
Nah, bro, that ain't the moon. That's Pluto.
Run, run.
Wait, that got better. That's Jupiter.
Wait,
No.
Jupiter would be bigger than the Earth. But
No.
hey, that's just a theory.
No, this gotta be clipped.
Me personally, I am not gonna take that level of disrespect.
Dang.
Like, just
That
me
was-
personally, bro, I am not taking that level of disrespect. Yeah, I have the same feeling. I want to laugh. Okay, but the voice actor is like really good at sounding. I mean, the voice actor is pretty good, but the animation just kind of makes me laugh.
Yeah, pre-rendered.
Surrendered. Why did you kill Project G-1? You absolute bastard.
Oh no, no. No!
Oh my god.
No.
What is that animation?
Nah.
What is that animation?
That's the only Thomas and Brett.
That face though. But to be fair, we gotta pay our respect. We gotta pay our
Have to
respect.
pay respect.
Have to pay respect.
Yeah.
This was the military's plan all along. There was never any intention to allow them some kind of peace. And with that, Thomas lost his only link to the past. Now all that's left is his reanimated pneumatic body.
Like, it's
A
literally just the
confused mind that
animation.
lost everything. With his past the only thing left to torment him, Thomas decided to leave. He'd seen everything. The last people he trusted had abandoned him. But I was still here to tell his story. After all the betrayal, disloyalty and torment, I could still say I were his only friend.
Like,
The only person who hadn't abandoned him.
What the fuck happened?
I could hold my head up high and say, I was.
Fatality! Oh my god. Fatality. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Dang.
He deserved it, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
In 2021, Soldier Island was officially recognized as a biofuels
This is
only
someone's
compound.
best friend. We don't care about people's feelings. This is America. It's literally
In
everywhere.
2020, in 2032, a redefined was called an island decline. Whether Soldier
There better be a movie adaptation.
Of G-1.
Kingdom.
Like, there better be a movie adaptation, or else I'm not going to the movies ever again.
I almost kind of.
Wait.
Damn.
I think it would. It would be.
Oh no, shit.
What about the rating?
By 2040, all
Sorry, my cat is in my room.
Diplomatic ties between Soldier Land and the United Kingdom were cut off. Since then, no human has set foot on Soldier, and no biofuels engine has had contact with the outside world. Oh wow!
Wowie.
Warning. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
Can you hear me, Keith? Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Okay, we have to shut.
Sawdust.
That will not be necessary.
Who are you?
What?
Who is this man? What's he doing here?
This man
What?
is in our care.
You have no right to be here.
Relax, Mr. Hartley. You are in our capable hands now.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
What happens?
Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
The hell is that?
That's a bomb?
Is that a DNA structure? What is that?
That's
I
a.
don't know.
That's,
What is it?
Hey, can you say tracks?
let's see. DNA, but train.
Yeah.
What the? 2 gears fused together? Oh. Dang it.
What the?
What the heck?
Holy.
They just put
That
him
is-
in there?
I think so.
Well, Mr. Hartley,
They're top of that.
you've been quite the thorn in our
They're
side.
top of that.
The wrench in our
With
works,
glasses.
the leaves on our rails. Never want to shy away from the media.
Oh
Were you,
my god.
Mr. Hartley? Always another revelation about your faithful employer. Never a care for the trouble you caused, the innovations you've hampered, initiatives you've stalled, the jobs you've lost,
What?
the challenges to this island's human supremacy. Well, we've got a very special place for you here. Somewhere you can't open your big mouth or interfere anymore.
What?
And don't worry, Mr. Hartley. You're among friends here. This is where everyone ends up once they've become.
Well, for some reason,
Trouble.
Google booted me out.
Oh, wait. What the heck?
What the fuck?
There's more of them.
That is
Are they
so.
babies or something?
Yeah.
Are
But
they?
there's-
Is America really gonna kill them?
I
Oh,
think
no.
so. It's something else.
Nah, America just kidnapped them.
Post credits in.
Hey,
I don't know.
that was dark.
October
He hasn't
2069.
been here in like 50 years.
You are now leaving UK territory.
These warning
What's that
signs-
warning sign say?
I mean, what could happen?
Diesel 10? Is it diesel 10? Usual 10.
Okay, if this was impressive quality, I probably would have been scared. But this is kind of like,
He's got it.
oh,
Yeah. What?
bro, like run. There's a reason
Wait.
why you have legs, America. Use them.
Wait, that.
Off film.
Yeah, what a way to end the video, to end the episode.
Hey.
Yeah.
What a way to end the video.
Oh
shit. Dang, that was dark. That was so
Very
dark, and that was dark and funny.
Yeah.
You got Chris Pratt, Mario.
Wow.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing the game. We're not like the others to take
Mario.
on double. Stay Brooklyn.
A Mario.
All right. Before we end this
It's a me,
entirely,
the Mario.
shouts to Sonic Style, you, and Vin Diesel. And this guy as well. Shouts to him. Other than that, that's all Proof's reaction. I am pretty tired, and I'm thinking about heading to bed immediately later tonight. So, yeah. Other than that, if you guys love this reaction, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I probably won't make a reaction kill count because I'm pretty tired and lazy, but hey, the movie itself was pretty fun.
Also, please subscribe to K-Real. Wait, what?
Indeed. All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye-bye.